Oh, good! You're finally awake.
Hey, I recognize you.
But of course.
Where am I?
You are in an abandoned compound, waiting to be executed by the optical illusions.
Executed? Oh good, that's a relief. Eliminate me quickly while you're at it. Hey, wait a minute. Did you just say optical illusions? Are these the clowns responsible for this diamond mess?
But of course, they engineered everything that happened up to this point. The burglary at Intel Corp, even the destruction of the computer lab in Iran.
So, you were the ones responsible for the attack that left hundreds of people dead. But my question to you is, why?
Because we need a test subject in order to train our most anticipated virus ever created. A virus which we like to call Florentine.execute.
Florentine.exe? Don't you mean Stuxnet?
That's right. The very virus responsible for destroying the uranium enrichment program back in 2009.
And it is true. Stuxnet truly has resurfaced. But for what purpose?
Simple. We intend to change the face of the computer world. Ever since the creation of the UAV, those bastards have been pulling up us back for years. But very soon, the UAV will be singing a more somber tune when we rise the united antivirus movement to the ground with our Florentine software.
Is that so? And how do you intend to achieve this?
We're just about to initiate a test on the Florentine creation. In a few minutes' time, Stuxnet will infect the UAV Academy, and then destruction will be imminent. Would you like something to drink?
Well, now that I think about it, a dry tonic would be nice.
1 second.
Here you go, sir.
Thank you, officer.
Does your little girlfriend want something as well?
Wait a minute, are you saying that Princess Liz is here too?
Yes, she is here. She's sitting just across from you. Now, if you excuse me, I need to step out for a minute.
Hey, Liz, are you awake? It's me, Boyd. Liz, don't be afraid. I'm here. Do you understand? Liz, don't move. I'm gonna get you out of here, I promise. Forgive me, Liz. I'm having some technical difficulties. Alright then. Looks like we're gonna have to escape the hard way.
Boss, who goes there?
Oh boy! Thanks for freeing me. How do we get out of here?
Well, we can try to barricade the doors with a couple of crates in order to prevent Kaufman from entering.
But Void, if we barge the doors, how else are we going to escape?
Well, Liz, we can use this opportunity as a distraction. So while Kaufman is trying to break down the doors to his own home, we can try to sneak out from the nearest window. What say you, Liz?
All right, if you say so. Oh no! Void! They're here!
Liz, listen to me. We still have time. You see that computer behind you? You think you can open up the PC and search for the Florentine.exe software? If you find it, copy it onto a USB and guard it with your life. Can you do that for me, please?
All right.
Liz, I hate to warn you, but we're running out of time.
Come on, you stupid virus! Copy! Just a little more. And... got it!
Liz, get behind me. Hey Liz, if you're a tough cookie, you think you can stay behind and join me for a couple of rounds with these clowns?
Void! There's no time! We have to go now!
Damn it! Alright, fine. Let's get out of here.
Void, where are we going?
The only place that optical illusions has yet to infect, the UAV Academy. Now come on, let's move. Hello, operator. Get me in touch with the Axer Rangers, please.
One moment, please.
Axer Ranger's office in Planet Apophis. Axer Blue speaking.
Axer Blue, this is Void Ranger of the United Antivirus Movement. I need you to do me a favor for me. Contact Minister Norton and tell him to wait for us at the UAV Academy. Can you do that for me?
But of course, Mr. Void, we are always happy to assist you.
Thanks, Axer Blue. I owe you one. Come on, let's get to the Academy before it's too late.
All right.
Check the doors and windows to make sure nobody escaped.
He got away.
Have no fear, Mr. Kaufman. I know exactly where they're both heading off to. The UAV Academy.
So, Minister Norton, what do you think happened to the students?
I'm not sure. For some mysterious reasons, they left the classroom and were never to be seen again.
Is there a possibility that these students might have been kidnapped?
If the children were indeed kidnapped, then we must set up a perimeter throughout the entire school. Can it be done?
Minister Norton, it won't be necessary.
Mr. Void, Miss Liz, welcome back. What happened to you?
Well, Ministers, to answer your questions, Yes, Liz and I did get kidnapped by optical illusions earlier. They broke into UAV headquarters, they kidnapped us, and interrogated us for more information regarding the Florentine diamond.
And what exactly have you discovered during the interrogation with optical illusions?
Minister Norton, you think you can book us an hour in the computer lab? I'd rather discuss this in private, please.
Of course, children. If you will kindly follow me, please.
Alright, ministers, here's the situation. Do you remember that wild goose chase of the UAV searching for the mysterious jewel called the Florentine diamond? Apparently, the diamond was eventually found in the caves of Cupertino. Unfortunately, the diamond itself was tampered by optical illusions.
Tampered. In what way?
During our investigation into the caves of Cupertino, we discovered that the ingredients for the Master Florentine were copied over onto a USB stick illegally. Once copied, the ingredients were then combined with malicious code. A code that was once powerful enough to destroy a uranium enrichment facility back in 2009. And we believe that this specific code in question has resurfaced. Do you understand what I'm saying, ministers? Optical Illusions is going to use Florentine to destroy thousands of computers with the reincarnation of Stuxnet.
Let me get this straight. You're telling us that Stuxnet, the #1 most dangerous virus, has returned?
Not only has Stuxnet returned, ministers, we managed to steal a copy of the infamous virus before making our escape. So not only has Stuxnet returned to the computer world, but we have the exact same code in this very room.
No need to worry, Minister. I have a copy right here.
Show me. So that means, if Stuxnet is present within this very room, then this virus might be destructive enough to destroy UAV and eventually the United Walls of Ravnica.
Wait, hold on a minute. Is it possible to reverse engineer this Stunix virus so it can be used against optical illusions?
I mean, it is unwise to reverse engineer a virus to use software against others, as it violates the rules and regulations of the UAV. However, it is still possible to achieve such a goal.
What I want to know is, how did you manage to obtain this virus?
I secretly copied the virus while Void and I were trapped inside the abandoned compound.
If all of this is true, then we must contact the authorities and put whoever is responsible for this behind bars. As for this reincarnation of Stuxnet, it must be destroyed. Minister Intel, do you still have the file deletion payload?
Now let's see command run stuxnet.execute initial file deletion command. And by now, Stuxnet should be able to self-destruct momentarily. And with that, Stuxnet is no longer active.
Hello, operator. Give me the Apophis Police Department urgently.
One moment, please.
Damn it! The phones are still down. They must have cut the phone lines to save money. Those bastards. That's odd. We weren't expecting any visitors. Who is it? Who's there?
delivery, sir!
There he is, the antivirus scum. Come on, let's get them.
Liz, are you okay?
Void, run!
Come on, you pathetic cockroach! Fight me! Fight me!
Void, activate Stuxnet! Hurry!
Come on, you stupid computer, boot up already.
There you are. End of the line, you antivirus scum.
Yes, Father, it is the end of the line. For you, that is.
Void, get over here! Void, are you okay?
Yes, Liz, I think so. Yeah, that Stuxnet really does pack a punch.
Oh, Void, I'm glad you're okay. You know how much I worry about you.
I'm glad you're okay too. Now come on, let's get out of here. Oh dear, Findoc, I can't believe it. They survived against Stuxnet. Come on, Liz, we have to hurry. For all we know, the ministers could be in grave danger. Now let's get going. Minister Norton, Minister Intel, are you okay? Are you hurt?
Actually, Mr. Void, we are better than okay. Who knew that in 100 years since Stuxnet's discovery, we would finally be able to install a firewall capable of repelling the dark forces of Stuxnet? As Kerry Nassenberg once said, cyber warfare is now completely feasible, and if Stuxnet can attack once, it sure as hell can attack again.
Again? What do you mean again?
To answer your question, Mr. Void, both you and Liz have obtained a copy of Stuxnet. The real virus is still in Total V's possession. I am afraid we are gonna have to put much more than our blood, sweat, and tears if we are to delete the genuine article from the computer world.
If that's the case, then I'll do it. I will delete Stuxnet.
That's the spirit, Mr. Void. That's what I like to hear.
Speaking of Florentine, Mr. Void, you might want to take a look down there. It's a miracle.
Ministers, answer me. How did you manage to disinfect all the ministers in a short amount of time?
Well, Mr. Void, when we loaded Stuxnet onto our PC, we did exactly as Liz suggested. We mod the virus and reverse engineered its code so that it functions as properly as the original Florentine was intended to. And once we activated Stuxnet, the mallet's infection began to disintegrate just as any other virus would disintegrate upon deletion.
Ingenious.
And now that we have destroyed a copy of Stuxnet, would you mind joining me in the courtroom? The ministers would like to hear about your incredible journey and how you discovered the infamous Stuxnet.
Minister Norton, we'd be honored. Is that okay with you, Liz?
All right, Void. Right behind you.
In that case, come on, ministers. We have a story to tell.
Good afternoon, ministers and programmers. It is wonderful to see you all here today. I would like to thank Minister Norton and Minister Intel for organizing such an event. Without their help, this seminar wouldn't have been possible. First off, I would like to inform all programmers and ministers that we have finally located the Florentine Diamond, and that we were very close to obtaining it, in order to use its ingredients to make the cure for the infected ministers. Unfortunately, we both discovered something about the Florentine that would alter this investigation in more ways than one. You see, it all started when Perseus Rex's brother Lucius was kidnapped by optical illusions. Once the kidnapping was a success, Perseus asked Minister Intel to pay for all the demands that the dragons were demanding. No questions asked. These demands included purchasing books, all related to one specific topic, the Florentine Diamond. Despite the ransom finally being paid, Lucius Rex sadly took his own life by biting into a cyanide capsule, which he kept in his mouth throughout the entire duration of his kidnapping. Now, many years later, with all the information that was given to them by both Minister Intel and Perseus, Optical Illusions eventually decided to use the information from these books to commit multiple robberies. Now, during the robberies, there were two stops that were made during the crime. One was at Castle Tenebrisia, the other was at Intel Corp. And what exactly did they steal? After further investigating, we discovered that they stole 3 of my handmade paintings and a USB stick containing a malicious piece of software that was responsible for the destruction of thousands of computers countrywide. That's right, the software in question that was stored inside the USB was a reincarnation of the #1 most dangerous virus in the world. You all know this virus as Stuxnet. And what was so special about the paintings? These paintings contained clues to where the Florentine originated from. That's right, these paintings reveal how the Florentine software was created and where it was originally copied from. Yes, you heard me. Florentine was never created. Instead, it was a jewel located within the caves of Cupertino that was copied onto a USB stick, and it would be later used for malicious intent. And what was the intent, you ask? To destroy as many computer labs located around the regions of Apophis with its own destructive power. And so, in conclusion, the Florentine Diamond was eventually revealed to us as the infamous virus known only as Stuxnet, capable of destroying the uranium enrichment facility, as well as multiple computer labs located in Aram Apophis. Now, whilst this discovery was scary for all of us, much necessary action had to be taken in order for this virus to be quarantined. And we are now hoping that with this virus currently locked up and quarantined, we can reverse engineer this computer threat and use its code to create the long-awaited antidote needed to cure everyone from the orbital Malix laser. Thank you very much for your time. We'll be taking your questions now.
Mr. Void and Miss Liz, I have a question. How does one reverse engineer a malicious piece of software?
Mistress Clamwin, the only way to reverse engineer its code is to run a disassembly operation in Visual Studio. Once the code is exposed, it's only a matter of reversing the payloads that the virus code is capable of initiating.
I have a question for you both. Now that we deleted a copy of Stuxnet, and the genuine article is still out there, how exactly do you plan on deleting Stuxnet again going forward?
The only way we know how, Intel. We infiltrate optical illusions, find Stuxnet, delete it, and stop anyone who gets in our way. And this time, I'm not alone. As long as Liz is with me, we can do anything.
Hey, Void! Breakfast is ready! Here you go, Void. Bacon and eggs with a dry tonic. Just the way you like it.
Well, Liz, I never knew you had it in you to make a mean dry tonic.
Aw, Void! You're so sweet! Mwah.
So Void, with Stuxnet out of the way, what is next on the agenda for you and your darling Princess Liz?
Well, actually I was thinking. Hey Liz, would you like to go rock climbing with me in the caves of Cupertino again?
Of course, Void! I would go rock climbing with you again. Come on, let's go!
Good luck, Void. Have fun.
After deleting a copy of the infamous Florentine virus known as Stuxnet, unfortunately for our heroes, the real Stuxnet virus is still out there. Will our heroes be able to destroy the genuine article? Or will optical illusions use Stuxnet to take out more computer labs in Apathis? Don't miss the next action-packed episode of Axer Rangers S. And coming soon to Brawl Royal, we have not one but two Brawl Royal matches. The first Brawl Royal match is for the Master Championship. The winner of this match will face Scarecrow for the Master Championship at Slammiversary SummerSlam. And then, we have the Brawl Royal match for the Robotics Championship. The last fighter left in the ring will take on U103 at Slammiversary SummerSlam for a shot at the Robotics Championship. Axer Rangers S Brawl Royal. More matches coming soon, 6 episodes away.